cooperation, for your commitment, and above all, for your patience. I do wish to thank you personally. I wish to thank you for your reaffirming to each other and to the world that we South Africans are a people who come together and unite at moments of great crisis. Earlier today, I had a productive meeting with our premiers about the work they are doing in provinces and districts to stop the spread of the virus. I also had a discussion with the leaders of all our political parties represented in Parliament, who collectively pledged their support for the efforts that we are doing to make sure that we combat the pandemic. Through this, we are demonstrating that we are able to work together across party political lines to confront a common threat. Since I announced the lockdown just over 2 weeks ago, the global coronavirus pandemic has worsened. 2 weeks ago, there were 340,000 confirmed coronavirus cases in the world. We now have over 1.5 million confirmed cases worldwide. Over 90,000 people across the world have died from this disease. The health systems of many countries have been overwhelmed. Even the most developed economies in the world have not had the means to treat the many thousands who have fallen ill. They have struggled to find the medical supplies and personnel necessary to deal with the pandemic. The devastating effect of this is that many people have died. The global evidence is simply overwhelming. It confirms that our decision to declare a national state of disaster and to institute a nationwide lockdown was correct and it was timely. While it is too early to make a definitive analysis of the progression of the disease in South Africa, there is sufficient evidence to show that the lockdown is indeed working. Since the lockdown came into effect, the rate at which new cases have been identified here in South Africa has slowed down significantly. From 1,170 confirmed cases on the 27th of March, the number of confirmed cases today stands at 1,934. In the 2 weeks before the lockdown, the average daily increase in new cases was around 42%. Since the start of the lockdown, the average daily increase has been around 4%. While we recognize the need to expand testing to gain a better picture of the infection rate, this does represent real progress. The measures we have taken, such as closing our borders and prohibiting gatherings, as well as the changes that we have had to each take in our behavior, have definitely slowed the spread of the virus. But the struggle against the coronavirus is far from over. We are only at the beginning of a monumental struggle that demands our every resource and our every effort. We cannot relax, and we cannot be complacent. In the coming weeks and months, we must massively increase the extent of our response and expand the reach of our interventions. We are learning both from the experiences of other countries and from the evidence we now have about the development of the pandemic in South Africa. Both make a clear and compelling case to proceed in a manner that is cautious and properly calibrated. Simply put, if we end the lockdown too soon or too abruptly, we risk a massive and uncontrollable resurgence of the disease. We risk reversing the gains that we have made over the last few weeks and rendering meaningless the great sacrifices that we have all made. Fellow South Africans, this evening I stand before you to ask you to endure even longer. I have to ask you to make even greater sacrifices so that our country may survive this crisis and so that tens of thousands of lives may be saved. After careful consideration of the available evidence, the National Coronavirus Command Council has decided to extend the nationwide lockdown by a further 2 weeks beyond the initial 21 days. This means that most of the existing lockdown measures will remain in force until the end of April. We will use the coming days to evaluate how we will embark on risk-adjusted measures that can enable a phased recovery of the economy, allowing the return to operation of certain sectors under strictly controlled conditions. We will also use this time to ramp up our public health interventions. We did not take this decision to extend the lockdown lightly. As your president, I'm mindful of the great and heavy burden this will impose on you. I am keenly aware of the impact this will have also on our economy. But I know, as you do, that unless we take these difficult measures now, unless we hold this course for a little longer, the coronavirus pandemic will engulf and ultimately consume our country. We all want the economy to come back to life. We want our people to return to work. We want our children to go back to school. And we all want to be able to move around freely again. But our immediate priority must remain to slow down the spread of the virus and to prevent a massive loss of life. We must do this while preventing our economy from collapsing and saving our people from hunger. We are determined to pursue a path that both saves lives and protects livelihoods. Our strategy in confronting this moment that confronts our country is made up of 3 parts. Firstly, an intensified public health response to slow down and reduce infections. And secondly, a comprehensive package of economic support measures to assist businesses and individuals affected by the pandemic. And thirdly, a program of increased social support to protect poor and vulnerable households. As government, together with our many partners, we have used this lockdown period to both refine and intensify our public health strategy to manage the virus. Our approach is to screen in communities and test people in hospitals, clinics, and mobile clinics to isolate those who are infected and to care for those who are ill in our health facilities. We need to do this intensively and systematically. We have used the last week to develop our screening and testing methodology in various parts of the country. Over the next 2 weeks, we will roll out the community screening and testing program across all provinces, focusing in particular on highly vulnerable communities. Those who test positive and cannot self-isolate at home will be isolated at special facilities that have been identified and are now being equipped. At all times, we will observe the human rights of all our people. Let us not discriminate against those people who test positive. To ensure that our strategies are effectively coordinated and to ensure that they are informed by comprehensive, real-time data, we have established the COVID-19 Information Center at the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, the CSIR. This world-class center will keep track of all screening, testing,